Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 89 of Touched. This is Thursday, part 2. Hawks sat him back on the playmat and then walked over to his desk. No sooner had his backside hit the chair than Hiyoko was off again in a different direction. What? Nugs, come on, man. What are you doing? Hawks sighed as he lazily deployed a feather to go and collect Hiyoko and bring him back to the mat. Hawks then spent the next 20 minutes constantly deploying feathers to drag Hiyoko back to the mat while he half-assed trying to do his paperwork. Hiyoko was starting to get very cranky at being dragged back all the time and screeched loudly when he was placed back on the mat that last time. Hawks looked over at him. "What now?" he asked. "Here," he added as he passed Hiyoko a closed pen to play with. Hiyoko took it and was immediately focused on it like it was the most intriguing thing he'd ever seen in his life. "Ah, perfect. It is very interesting, isn't it, Nugs?" Hawks said with a lopsided smile. "You just keep looking at that for a while I finish this paperwork." Hiyoko was absolutely fascinated with the pen for a minute and then plopped it on the ground and crawled off. He was so silent that Hawks only heard him when he heard the faint sound of wings flapping, and at the last minute he saw Hiyoko lift off the ground, shoot forward and crash straight into the wall. "Oh no!" Hawks gasped as he jumped up and ran over to Hiyoko, who was a crying bundle on the floor. Hey, it's okay. Here, shh, Daddy's got you." Hawks quickly checked his little boy over, but Hiyoko was fine. The crying appeared to be more from shock than anything else. Hawks carried Hiyoko back to his desk and sat down with the boy in his lap, hoping to maybe get more work done that way. But to his dismay, Hiyoko kept pulling at the papers, ripping them off the desk and scrunching them or throwing them on the floor. Hawks sighed and lifted Hiyoko up, hoisting him in the air and playing with him for a bit. Just then there was a knock on the door. "Come in," Hawks called as he looked over to the door, Hiyoko still hoisted up in the air at arm's length. "Oh, hey, Jill," Hawks said happily when the receptionist entered the room. "Oh, Baba," the receptionist cooed when she spied Hiyoko again. "Could I take him for a bit, Hawks?" she asked as she walked over. "The girls downstairs didn't get to see him and they feel left out." "Sure thing," Hawks said happily. "He's due for his nap in about 20 minutes, but if you bring him back before then, he should be fine." He handed Hiyoko over to the receptionist, who happily took him in her arms and bounced gleefully out the door with her little baby bundle. "Ah," Hawks said with a smile. "Now to get some work done." He quickly sat down and started writing furiously to make up for lost time. Just then his phone buzzed and he pulled it out. You had replied to his message. "Ha ha, you're very funny, Daddy, so you have 1 point, you replied with an eye roll emoji. "What about the other points?" you added with a smug face. "They'll come," Hawks replied with the same smug face emoji. "How's he going?" you then asked. "Awesome, he's loving it here," Hawks replied. "Can I see him? What's he up to?" you asked. Hawks froze. "Oh, I can't send a picture because he's not here. He's with the receptionist. She did say that I would end up handing him over. I kind of got to quickly finish this paperwork while he's happy. I'll send a picture soon, okay?" Hawks sent back. "He's with someone else, isn't he?" you replied. "Well, I mean, I didn't hand him over. She came and took him," Hawks replied sheepishly. "I knew it," you sent with the crying, laughing face emoji. 1 point to me, sucker. Now he just has to get stuck under your desk and I'll be in lead with the points." Hawks sent back a shocked face emoji. "Wait," you said. "Has it already happened?" you asked. Hawks texted back. 2-1, you sent. "Damn it," he replied, smiling while he was texting. He was enjoying the fact that you were so hyped about this, and he was just happy to be texting you. "Okay, well, I gotta get work done, baby, so I'll text you later, okay? Love you. Hawks out." He completed the text with a chicken head emoji and a love heart emoji. He put the phone down and was about to start writing when the receptionist returned. "Sorry to be back so soon, but Yoko just, soiled his nappy and it's come out the side a bit," she said, holding a very pleased Hiyoko out, who flapped his wings lightly and blew bubbles when he saw his daddy. "Oh, okay," Hawks grimaced. "Thanks." He stood up and walked over, taking Hiyoko and holding him at arm's length while striding over to the nappy bag. Gently he lay Hiyoko down and pulled out the wipes, tissues, nappy rash cream and new nappy. "Okay," he sighed as he slowly undid the nappy. Hiyoko was having a blast, flailing his legs around, gurgling, babbling, while his daddy tried to hold him down so that he wouldn't kick too much. Just as Hawks got the nappy open, Hiyoko stuck his little foot in it and Hawks screamed, scaring Hiyoko, who kicked and wriggled in fright, then burst into tears. Oh, man. No, come on. It's okay, Nugget. Hey, shh. I just need to get your nappy changed. Oh, my God. It's everywhere. Hawks exclaimed as he looked down and saw the nappy contents all over Hiyoko's leg and into the pants. Hawks froze. How the hell am I supposed to clean this up? He screamed internally. With a great deal of difficulty, he managed to get Hiyoko all cleaned up and in a completely new outfit and nappy, and then put the soiled clothes in the bag that you'd packed for that. She's thought of everything, Hawks thought with a smile. He looked at his watch. Oh, buddy, you're late for your nap, but you don't look tired, he commented. Let's go for a little walk, hey? Early lunch. He picked Hiyoko up and got set up with the baby backpack, plopping Hiyoko into it and then heading downstairs. When he finally made it to the local cafe, he was exhausted. So many people had stopped him to see Hiyoko that if he stopped moving, Hiyoko would wriggle and fuss, so he had to keep bouncing slightly to keep the now overtired bundle happy. He got lunch quickly and then walked back to the agency as quickly as possible. He got back to his office and looked at Hiyoko sideways in the mirror. The little munchkin was finally asleep. Oh, thank God, Hawks thought as he walked over to his desk. I should probably get some of this work done as fast as I can. With the backpack still on, Hawks gingerly sat down and started writing furiously. He got one page done, then Hiyoko woke up again. Awake already? Hawks asked when he felt Hiyoko wriggling around and chirping from behind him. But you only had 10 minutes. Hiyoko squeaked heavily and tried to get out of the backpack in response. Whoa, okay, hold on, wait up, I'll get you, Hawks said as he took the backpack off and picked Hiyoko out. His phone vibrated and he pulled it out of his pocket. It was you. He's just had his nap and he's awake and happy, Hawks replied, sending a picture of him and a smiling Hiyoko. And there ends chapter 89. Stay tuned for chapter 90.